Hey everyone, welcome back to LightHearted. I'm Britton.
And I'm Rachel. Today might get a little controversial. We're switching things up and bringing you an episode full of hot takes. Some popular ones, some questionable ones, and everything in between.
And to keep things interesting, we brought my husband, Jordan. We thought he would truly be perfect for this episode because he's opinionated a little bit.
Just one of the greatest compliments I've gotten today.
So he has a lot of thoughts. He's ready to share them, and we are so excited to discuss heavily and judge each other just a little bit. And we hope you guys really enjoy this.
Before we jump into the show, don't forget to download the episode. It really helps people find their content. Super helpful.
All right, Jordan, thanks for being here. We're so excited to dive into these hot takes with you.
I'm so excited to be here. It's going to be great.
All right, so here's what we're doing today.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're familiar because we've asked you to come prepared. So we've each brought some hot takes. Some of them we fully stand by it. Some we are still deciding on and we're maybe looking to be swayed one way or another. And we're going to just kind of go through them, knock them out one by one, and hopefully come to some good conclusions.
Oh, man, it's going to heal us. It's going to be a unifying... We're going to heal America with these hot takes.
Probably.
We're going to get people on the same page.
That's not in the script.
We're going to change perceptions.
Hot take, Jordan should never be on a podcast. Oh, I guess it's my turn.
So we're starting right now.
Let's do it. Let's heal some hearts and minds.
Okay, so she's going to start us.
Okay.
And then we're going to go back and forth reading and talking about the hot take. So it's okay to have opinions about other people's hot takes.
Yeah, in this one.
Great.
But you have to be
segment.
nice.
All right, I'll start us off here with an easy one. My first hot take is that airplane seats recline for a reason.
Oh.
Amen to that.
Oh, that's a good one. I think I disagree a little bit. I mostly agree, but I also think like having spatial awareness
I would agree with that.
is important because I definitely think there are some people that are just like, all right, like let me get right up into your space. But
It's not your space. Your seat goes there.
I agree, but like also that's like their face though.
Guys, I have a solution.
What?
And this is going to heal some hearts. Unify America. We all know that the reclined position is a superior, comfortable way to travel. If everybody reclined their airplane seat...
It would be the
That's
same
true.
amount of space.
That is true.
That is a
That's
good
right.
point.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
So, like,
that's
if the
fair.
person behind you's mad, just be like, you could recline and have the space.
Exactly.
To truly unify all of us, we need to appeal to the airlines to make some freaking room.
Yeah, Delta.
It is so cringe.
United, American, Ryan.
Just calling out Ryan. Don't ever fly Ryanair.
I think I agree with you, though. Like, spatial awareness is important. If you see, like, a 7-foot person behind you, maybe take that into consideration. Also, don't be, like, reclining and sitting up, like, over and over, especially if they're using it at, like, the tray table.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, they recline for a reason.
No, you're right. And like you bought the seat with the
The
reclining
people that are, like,
button.
kicking the seat because you chose to recline, that's insane to me.
I agree with that. That's like very dramatic for no reason. I also think in my brain, I am like overestimating how much they actually recline because I'm pretty sure it's only like
Oh, yeah, no.
an inch
They
and a
don't
half. If
recline
they go
that
back,
much.
it's like, yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. All right, we're going to do this one because this is the one I feel most passionately about.
Ooh.
You both already know
Oh,
this
we're
one.
not starting off easy for you?
Are we starting off easy?
Is
that the plan?
No, dive in, girl.
Do we need to start easy?
No.
Are we going to get harder?
Just make it hot. Go.
Okay, I think...
Heat it up.
All right, here we
I'm
go.
curious to if any of us have the same ones on our list. That's
That would
what I'm
be-
curious about.
Okay, I already told you guys this one because I feel like very, very, very passionately about it. Is that I truly believe that if you are on a cell phone call, like super loud on speakerphone in a public place, or you're like watching a YouTube video on full volume in a public place, I should be able to call 911 on you. Like, I think it's a jailable offense. I think you should spend the night in jail to think about what you did because it is so annoying.
I raised that. You should be able to go over and slap the phone out of their hands. Just right onto the ground.
Love that. I would love to do that.
Wow.
Okay, counterpoint though. if they've got it on speakerphone, like you're about to get some juicy deets about whatever.
No, because it's never people with fun things to talk about. If it was like hot goss, like I would be like,
do you think it's exclusively an elderly population cohort?
No, I really don't. No, the people that I see, I'm like, why are you my age? With no, it's social awareness. That's what it is.
Hot Cheeto girls.
They're hot
Isn't
Cheeto
that a
girls,
thing, right?
Yeah,
It's them.
It's the hot Cheeto girls.
I disagree with this.
Tell me everything. Tell me everything.
I agree that people shouldn't do it.
Okay.
But calling 911 on it is so extra.
No, I will literally
What-
call
maybe,
the police.
like,
What
okay, like-
punishment would you propose,
What
Rachel?
I think is like, okay, think about it as a restaurant.
Yeah.
Pretend you're in a restaurant.
Disrespectful as
The
heck.
restaurant should have it in the rules that you shouldn't be allowed to do that and then escort the people out of the restaurant. But no, like 911. They don't need to deal with that.
But that feels dramatic too.
That is dramatic. What if you're
No,
in
but-
Walmart? They're not going to kick you out of Walmart.
Walmart should have that
You
rules
can't get
too.
kicked out of Walmart. I've tried, and it hasn't worked.
Okay, but the 911, they are busy saving
Yeah,
lives.
no, we could call the non-emergency line, but I definitely think I
The non-emergency
Oh my
line.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
a hot take for sure.
they should send a
You know
dare
what?
officer.
They should send a dare officer. I feel like you need the polite police.
Yeah,
Right, like
like
just-
the follow a social norm
Yeah.
and expectation because it's polite. My opinion hasn't changed, but the police are busy. I see your point. That makes sense.
Could we just create a new faction within the government that's just for lesser annoyances?
I'll do it.
To improve
I'll do it.
overall behavioral cohesiveness?
Sure.
It sounds bad when I put it that way. I feel like Hitler was trying to do something similar.
You know who else did that? Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
I feel like we're going to be here for a while. We're only on the second hot
We
take.
have a lot to say.
All right, Jordan.
Okay, what's your hot
What's
take?
your first hot take?
Okay, this one's a pretty softball hot take. Okay, let's say there you are in the kitchen and you're cooking something up and you put it in the oven. Okay, like cookie sheet style. Okay, when you pull that cookie sheet out, you get anything off of it, anything left over on it, it's clean. It was just at 400 degrees. Nothing survives. You don't have to wash that. You can just scrape stuff off and it's ready to be used again. Sans bacteria.
No.
Science.
Well,
You can trust me. I'm a doctor.
you're a dentist.
It's not.
Where did you go to doctor school?
I think no.
I agree. You know what? I could see the
Agree
argument
with him
for
or
like.
me?
I think I could see the argument for like, like the already cooked like bread or something, where it's like, okay, you can like wipe that down maybe, but like chicken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like cookies, maybe I'll scrape stuff off.
Okay, so it sounds like it's food dependent.
It's food dependent.
But if I'm like making a sheet pan of bacon, I'm washing the thing. The bacon grease.
Yeah, but that's a bacon grease issue. It's
you're
not
just saying if it's something with crumbs,
yeah, if it's like
it's clean.
yeah,
I don't think it's clean, but I think it's fine to use.
when I say clean, I mean bacteria free.
That's fair.
I mean, like scientifically, yes. Also, if I like were eating at somebody's house, knowing like they just brushed some crumbs off of their cookie
No.
sheet, I'd be like,
Imagine someone
I have
gluten free
no
has to
issue.
use that cookie pan later.
The gluten got destroyed by the flames of the oven. It's true. 400 degrees, Rachel. 400 degrees.
no, like scientifically, you have a point. I think it's like emotionally, I would be like, ew.
I really think it depends on the type of food that's on there. Because you're right. If it was just like a pan of bacon grease, you're not gonna like reuse.
No, you're not like that's clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's covered in bacon grease. But if you have the charred remains of something that you can scrape off, and it's not going to impact the flavor profile or the appearance of the next dish, I say go for it.
I wouldn't do it, but how do you
I see
feel
the
if
argument.
a restaurant did that? Like if you went to a restaurant and that's how they...
In their industrial strength ovens. All right.
Okay.
Well, we can see there's no getting through to you.
Yeah, getting through my pure logic.
No. I like scientifically, it totally makes sense. I think it's just like the thought of it is like, oh, that's kind of gross.
That's why we're here, is to challenge societal norms.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. With our
Yeah.
hot takes.
Yeah. You're doing what you're supposed to do.
Let's go hotter.
Okay.
You can let me know if you think this is like a really hot take or not.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is homeschooled me talking. Are you ready? I think that kids in school should be taught how to budget and do taxes over algebra.
Oh, amen.
I
Brother.
agreed. Hard agree. Like literally no room for conversation.
I love that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen in Texas, they have this school where they spend like 2 hours a day on actual like, school-related work, and the entire rest of the day is life skills and speaking and taxes and budgeting and all this stuff.
Love
I'm like,
that.
that's exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that one is like a zero spice because it is like, it is the right way to think.
It is the right way.
Like I truly think that.
So,
And if you disagree, you should search your feelings.
Ooh, okay.
You just activated serious face.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. If you text me with just, can we talk? I don't want to talk to you. I think that's like just emotionally so mean and I don't like it.
It really is.
I've learned a lot from you in that department because now I get angry when people do that to me.
Or like, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like we don't need a lead up.
Yeah.
I don't like the lead up text. I think that you're an emotional terrorist if you are doing stuff like that. I think it's an insane thing to do
I
to
feel like
somebody
I'm
else.
about to get like highly manipulated.
Yes. Yeah, because it's
Into
like,
answering
hey, can you
something.
do me a favor? And you're like, I mean, what is it? Like,
Yeah.
just tell me first. Like, don't send me the like startup text. Like, just tell me what you want.
I 100% agree with you because I got a text from someone like not that long ago and it was literally like, I'm like pulling it up now. Started off with, good morning. And I was like,
You're like,
morning.
hi.
And then it was like, question.
These are two separate texts.
Two separate
already.
texts.
Oh, no.
And I was like,
That's too many. For those of
Okay.
you counting at home.
then they asked the question. I responded to the question. And then they followed it up with another question. I responded to that question, another question, and then a separate text. Thank you. Honestly, I love this person and it ended up not being a big deal. But I was like, all of that could have been one big text. You could have been like, hey, good morning. I have a question for you. Blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, blah. And then I could have responded and it could have been over.
And here's another vote for the polite police. Verizon should come in and take their cell phone away. You lost texting privileges.
No, they should just have to use minute or like amounts of text.
That's
People that do that,
yes.
they should have to pay per text.
Ooh, that's a really
That's
good
a
That's
idea.
their
great
punishment.
That's the
solution.
punishment.
Yeah, it's like there's no limit to characters in the body of the text, but like however many times you push send, it's limited.
Love that.
Okay, but wait. Some people.
There's two categories of people. You're
When
right.
I
You're
have to
right.
click
500
see
characters
more,
or less.
It should have been
when
an
I have to
email.
click see more, I'm not reading your text.
Yeah, if you have to do see more, it should have been an email.
I agree. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I one time had a text like that. Literally.
That's
I put it in chat and I
insane.
said, summarize this text because I am not reading the whole thing.
That's amazing.
That should be-
that's an insane thing.
Or
to do.
call me. If you have that much information,
Yeah.
send me a text like, hey, can I call you? I have a lot of information.
Yeah, but you have to phrase it like if you say, "Hey, can I call you?" That's another one that's just like instills.
It can be a
bit
little
of fear
stressful.
into you.
A little.
Yeah,
A little.
like, "Hey, I was gonna send you a message, but it's too much to type over text. Can I call you?" Then that's
Yes.
softer.
I think
Well,
you
and it-
texted me with that yesterday where it was like, hey, I have a lot. Like, I have a lot of information.
Yeah.
I need to call you.
Yeah,
Done.
I didn't want you to have to sit and like read the whole thing.
Yeah, done. I'm like, absolutely. We'll have a call.
And
Yeah.
I think it depends on who it's coming from too. This is another hot take, but should someone have to text the person before you call them?
I mean, for me personally, if you want me to answer, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, if you just call me out of the blue, probably not.
I like that.
What do you think?
I think it depends on the person calling, but
Yeah.
I usually give people a heads up. Like, hey, can I call you in like 5 minutes?
That's
yeah.
polite. The polite police would be okay with that.
They would approve of your actions.
Because, like, what if they're in the shower?
Yeah.
Or asleep?
No, because I think you made this point, and then I brought it to the podcast at some point where it was like, hey, it's pretty recent that like people just have 24/7 access to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like they used to call your house phone, and if you weren't near it, like you just wouldn't answer. They would leave you a
Wait,
message. You'd get back when it's convenient. And now people kind of expect a quicker turnaround time.
Right.
And so I think it's more polite to be like, hey, like I know you're busy. Call me whenever you have a chance. I
Yeah.
have stuff I need to talk to you. But like that's so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan.
Ooh,
You're
I'm up.
up. I'm so scared.
I don't think this is a very controversial one, okay? I think jeans, they don't need to be washed. almost ever, unless visibly soiled.
Whoa. Okay, I was about to be like, I totally agree with you because I don't wash my jeans every time I wear them.
No.
It's every third time.
Yeah, no, that's about right. Yeah.
I wear them
if
3
they're
times.
dirty.
If I get them dirty, I wash them immediately.
Yep, that makes sense.
But unless they're visibly like you still sweat and stuff though.
No, 3 times.
Like, yeah, I'm like 3 times is good.
So you're okay sweating in them 3 times?
Yeah, because like the first time it's like,
well, it depends on.
Second time it's like,
if I wore them from like 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. throughout like a whole day where I'm like running errands, going shopping, I'm washing them immediately.
Yeah.
But if I'm only like wearing them today to film, like I'm gonna wear these
like,
to church on
you're
Sunday.
not gonna be
or,
washing
you know what I
those.
mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel like any more
heavily.
than that, and like they can stand up by themselves. Like, you
That's
can't
just
do
not
that.
true.
That's crazy.
I've tested this
That's-
many times.
Okay,
I
before
think,
you went into this, you're like, this probably isn't a hot take. This is a hot take. That's
you know what?
crazy.
This is some of these
What about
I proofed at work where I was like, all right, guys, let's talk about it. Everybody agreed.
That you just never have to wash your
okay,
jeans
but then
ever.
what about other pants?
We didn't talk
Why
about
are
that.
jeans special?
Yeah,
I don't
why-
know, because they are.
What about a jean jacket?
Oh, yeah. Do you wash
I
jackets?
actually think I don't need to wash that.
Yeah.
I sweat too much to not wash that.
Yeah, you don't have to wash a jean
I don't wash
jacket.
my jean jacket.
You don't have to wash jackets, let alone jean jackets.
What about a
That's
jean
crazy.
jumpsuit?
Ooh. I think that one needs to be washed.
I agree.
I think
Sounds like a
anything
shirt.
that gets like all up in your body, you probably need to wash that.
Yeah. Do you know what? I wonder if it has something to do with how tight fitting it is.
Yeah. What if it was like a denim bathing suit?
Obviously,
you have to wash.
You're going to have to get washed.
Actually,
you
no,
gotta get
because
the
it gets
chlorine
wet
out
though,
of it.
so
You got to get the chlorine smell out of it.
pre-washed.
Okay, this one, I feel like I could have my mind changed.
Okay.
Ooh.
But this is one I saw online, and my first instinct was to agree with it.
Okay, but you said you're willing to have your mind changed.
I am, depending on, I don't know. Again, I was just looking for things that I would agree with, and
I like
this popped
this.
up. So let's see. Men should not be gynecologists.
Hard agree.
Hard agree.
Yes. I'm like, okay, unless their story to get there was this like miraculous like reason. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm like, other than that, I'm like, why are you so passionate about getting all up in there? That's weird.
Yeah.
Agreed. You know how for thousands of years it was like, hey, the midwife is going to help you through this, and it was always another woman?
Yeah.
I think that tradition should continue.
So even OBGYNs, like,
Yeah. They should be women.
Yeah. You know what?
that's where I have like a hard time, because I'm like, I could see someone having a passion for like delivering babies. It's the
Yeah.
other stuff that I'm like,
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I'm struggling with this one actually because like for mine, it was all of my doctors were awesome, but the one who was like, "Hey, I'm concerned about this thing. Let's take really good care of you," was a man. Like he was paying attention to something that like everyone else was missing a little bit. But like he also didn't get all up in there. He was just like looking at my like the person in front of him and he was like, "I'm concerned." You know?
I'm not saying all of them are weird and like can't be good doctors. I just think
Totally.
it's overall
I like the norm should.
it's an odd concept to me.
I agree with you. I think you're right.
Cool.
1,000% agree.
Does that go for other things?
And I wouldn't want to be like a prostate doctor.
You wanna-
Like,
And there's
be a-
not probably
urologist.
That's
Yeah,
like
most-
not
it's
normal.
not, yeah, like men are urologists.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
So
would
then
say
why
like,
are there so many men?
I'm going to find out if how many women.
I was gonna say the numbers
many
have to be
female
like
urologists?
a
Oh,
crazy
Yeah,
difference.
Let's find out. Oh, check this data out.
Okay.
Okay, we've got data, science, statistics.
According to the 2024 American Urological Association census, there are 14,274 practicing urologists in the United States.
14,000.
Of the 14,000, 12,540 are male, and 1,734 are female.
Yeah,
Okay. Can we do the same thing with gynecologists?
yeah. Let's see the difference.
This
here.
is interesting.
That's a very low percent.
Yeah. That's super low.
So less exact numbers here,
Oh,
but it says there are between 42,000 and 53,000 active providers,
Okay.
Yeah.
depending on the source and exact definition.
yeah, that makes sense.
Female OBGYNs account for 62 to 66%,
Yeah,
but 34 to 38%
Yeah.
are men.
yep.
Okay,
It's
you
too high.
can't tell me every single one of them have like very good reasons. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what is interesting though? I think like I remember I have an uncle who's a urologist, and everybody was kind of like, "Dude, why are you going into urology?"
Yeah.
Right. And he basically said, "No emergencies, great lifestyle, still get to do surgery."
Sure.
Okay.
And so I think a lot of people, when you get into medicine, it's more of a like that weighs heavily on their choice of specialty.
That makes sense.
Or also like your test scores have a huge impact on what you're able to even pursue. So there's
Sure.
kind of like those two aspects of it. Oh, well, this is crazy too. In 2004, women only made up 38% of OBs.
I was going to say, I think a lot more women are doing it now than used to. That's
That's
crazy.
So almost a
Insane.
double.
But like,
Since
how many
2004.
women were doctors in general, though?
that's probably
Yeah,
fair.
I think there's
That's
definitely
fair.
been a push
Right.
For like
female doctors.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wow. Okay, this one is like kind of a neutral to medium warm take.
Allegedly.
No, legit. I think if you show up to something and like you walk into the room and you don't say anything to anybody and then like you act all sad that like nobody's being your friend, I think that's your fault and that you should feel lonely.
Agreed.
Like if you just walk in and are like, I really hope somebody notices me. I'm like, you can stay sad.
Yeah, you don't get to go in, not make an effort, and then feel bad that nobody made an effort for you.
Yes. Like if you go in and you're like looking around the room, like scanning and you don't know anyone, I think that's different. But if you're just like, I'm just going to like wander in and like hope someone wants to come and be my best friend, I'm kind of like, darn it.
Yeah.
Like, well, we've talked about this where like I do think we should be the people like looking out for those people and trying to be nice still.
Yeah.
But like I definitely have seen where like people like want to be lonely and then they act lonely and then they complain about being lonely. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that sucks.
And I think coming from someone who's pretty quiet, walking into scenarios, like the hardest thing is like trying to, like I've walked into rooms where people are in their like people groups, right? And they're talking
Yes.
and I'll walk up to one of the groups and I don't find any time to actually engage in the conversation because there's too much going on.
Yeah.
So then I think that might be different.
No, I think if you go in and you're like not trying to be like poor me in the corner,
Sit in the corner. Yeah,
like
yeah.
I sure hope someone notices me, but like if you're going in and
Making
you're
an
like I'm
effort.
ready to be engaged, if anyone will have me,
Right.
I think that's different.
That's fair.
Yeah, like if someone will let me into the conversation, I'm here and I'm ready.
I love that.
So
Oh gosh.
this one has to do with time. Morning stops at 10:30. It's no longer morning. It is now after morning. And then you hit noon, and then it's afternoon. But after 10:30, it's not morning anymore. You cannot get a McDonald's breakfast. Therefore, no more morning. And so you can't be like, hey, it's 11 a.m. and be like, good morning. We all know that feels wrong in our hearts, in our heads. What do
That's
you think, Rachel?
interesting. I disagree because it's AM.
Which
It wouldn't
just
be
stands
late.
for anti-meridian.
Listen,
Before
it's
the
morning.
midpoint.
It's not early morning. It's late morning.
I don't think it's morning
It's
anymore.
on the verge of afternoon, but it's still morning.
I disagree.
Okay.
In a way, you're both right.
I think that's all we need to say about that one.
So then basically we're saying that we have the day is divided into morning and night.
Do you base all of your other decisions on what McDonald's is currently doing, or
No,
no? Okay.
I don't.
So what happened when they were serving all day breakfast? Is it
So then
always
is it
morning?
always.
That's a special holiday.
It wasn't a special holiday. They did it for months.
Are you saying we can't celebrate long term for something?
Oh my gosh.
Does Christmas not deserve more than just a day?
All right.
We're gonna move on.
People who smoke get a 10-minute smoke break at their jobs. So I should get a 10-minute chocolate break. Everyone else should also get just a 10-minute break to do whatever they want.
Hard agree.
Whether that's eat chocolate, watch YouTube. It's a hobby.
Yeah, you shouldn't get penalized for being healthy.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Super big agreement with that.
I don't know if eating chocolate is healthy, but it's how I deal with stress. So,
It has antioxidants in it, so
Right?
it's
And if
probably
dark
good.
chocolate, even better, right?
like, no smoke breaks or give everyone else breaks.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so just tell your bosses that you need a smoke break.
And if you haven't smoked before, they'll be like, oh man, she's going through something. And that might end up actually being a positive thing.
They might be nicer.
And
to
not
you.
the smoking, because, I mean, it's all a ruse.
Don't do that, though. Just like blow bubbles or something.
It's not good for you.
I think that's a really good one, though, because, like, it is really interesting that it's like, okay, for having a bad habit, you get time to do that thing.
Yeah.
When did that become a thing?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Right.
That's weird.
But smoking was good back in it. Well,
That-
it wasn't good,
but it was fine.
Like doctors like recommended it and stuff.
And it's like they smoke on airplanes and everywhere.
Right.
Interesting.
So maybe we just never like grew enough as a society.
It's like a holdover from an older time.
Correct.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, stop smoke breaks. They're dumb, or give us breaks because we need
Just
them
stop
more.
smoking in general.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
good
bad for you.
Any part of you.
Do you guys, when you were kids, would you like walk past smokers and be like, like act like you're
I was
dying?
very dramatic. Would you ever get the candy cigarettes though?
Yes. Yes.
Those. So cosmic brownie breaks.
Cosmic brownie breaks.
Yes.
I'm in.
Why hasn't that always been a thing?
Little
Yes.
Debbie's stock is going up after this drops.
Right now.
Okay.
For my final hot take for this segment, you guys know I like my personal space.
Yeah.
That being said, if we are in a line for something, I don't care if it's a line of cars, I don't care if it's a line for something at the store. If you leave a gap big enough for like 10 people to fit there, I should be allowed to just skip on ahead of you because I'm paying attention and you're not.
Well, you're just not in the
Like-
line anymore.
That's how I
The
feel.
line moved and you stayed
It
behind.
left you behind.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
So, like, anytime someone's in front of me, I just want to be like, excuse me, like, can you go? So I feel like I should be allowed to not say anything and I should just be allowed to like hop you in line because you're not watching.
Yeah, if you're in line, you should treat it like you're the very first person at a stoplight. Where
Agreed.
you've got to be like,
It's your job.
you've got to be looking.
Agreed.
Because everybody else is waiting on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's not that hot. I don't
Thank
think.
you.
Yeah.
We're just learning that we're just incredibly reasonable people.
Yeah, all of this
who
has
want the
been
world to
pretty
function.
minor. All right, what's your last hot take?
Final hot take for me. I find it very intriguing that anytime we want to celebrate, whether it's your birthday or an accomplishment, the way that we do it is to harm ourselves. For example, it's like, sweet, I'm going to stay up and not sleep as much. Or I'm going to eat a bunch of garbage. Or like people are like, I'm going to go drink a bunch, right? So it's like the ways that we celebrate, you're like, man, I've been doing so good lately. Why don't I just eat some poison real quick and derail myself?
I think that's a hot take.
I don't have much to say to that.
I see where you're coming from.
I get your point, but like, I don't think that's how we look at it.
It's not right, exactly. That's why it's a hot take.
But I also, I also think there's people that don't do that.
I think there's a vast, vast minority though. Like,
Okay,
I
but,
think
like,
most people.
If you say you're gonna have a birthday party and eat cake, are you labeling that as not taking care of yourself and harming yourself? Because if that's the case, I harm myself every day.
Right. But it's like you give yourself a license for excessiveness in whatever.
And I think that's okay. When you're,
I think if you don't live like that, but it's
Yeah.
like for my birthday, I want to eat 5 pounds of cake.
I'm not saying like go
Yeah.
out and drink. That's
Yeah.
not my take, but
yeah.
No, but like I just think it's interesting that it's like the way that we celebrate is by doing stuff that's bad for us.
That is interesting.
that's what's fun.
Okay, I'd like to point
Just
out
bad
though.
stuff is fun.
Bad stuff is fun. No, I want to point out though that like, okay, you know, there was like that scientific test where they were like testing like the vibrations of food, like
Okay,
when it
yeah.
was like prayed or celebrated or meditated or whatever over
Yep.
versus just like sitting down and eating food.
Yep.
So I would like to argue that the food gets better because it's in a celebration.
Because of the vibes. I don't
And
think it's
be
going to
less
vibe to a
unhealthy.
vegetable, but it's going to be like, it's going to
But
vibe.
we can hope.
But we can hope.
If you get carrot cake and then raise the vibes,
There
That's
we go.
gross.
Like,
don't eat that.
think
Like
about
carrot
it.
cake.
That was a good time. Let us know if you have any really big opinions about any of those,
or other ones.
or
We
if you
are
like really agree with
so
some
ready.
of them. We want to hear it. Okay. So next up, we're gonna play a game called Hot Takes or Hard Truth.
So basically, we're going to read a bunch of statements and we're going to decide, are these just random opinions or are they low-key facts we don't always want to admit?
All right.
So there will be no overthinking. We're not going to like super deep dive any of this. It's just honest answers.
Is this just like gut
Off the cuff.
response?
Is this a hot take or a hard truth? Let's start light.
Okay, first one. Fries are better than chips.
Oh, absolute truth.
That's the truth.
Truth. Yeah,
Hard
that's
truth.
so true.
Truth.
The next one is you don't need an alarm if you actually tried. Is that a hard truth or a hot take?
I think that's a hot take.
I
think
would
that's
agree
a
with
hot
that.
take.
Next, staying up late is way more fun than waking up early.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
I think it's a hot take.
Calling is better than texting.
Don't call me. Send me an audio message.
That's a hot take for sure.
hot
Yeah,
take.
That's not the
hot
truth.
take.
Don't ever call me. Water tastes different depending on where you get it.
That's the truth.
Truth.
There are people who cannot tell.
Oh, I can tell for sure.
It blows my mind.
You
They're
guys-
like, it's just water.
I know we're not supposed to talk about these, but the really funny thing is when we went to Disney,
I thought you were saying like,
Oh no.
And I was like-
I can tell so much.
it's
it's
different.
like I'm questioning everything.
well, I like, especially when you go to a restaurant and they do tap water, like you can
Yes.
tell.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
Disney. Sorry.
No, I'm
Yes.
saying it's funny because we
the Disney water.
I went to Disney with these two and they started buying Smart Water and I picked up a Dasani water and you thought that I don't even know, bought alcohol. You were like, what are you drinking?
Water of the peasants.
We just want
Rachel.
the best for you.
Okay.
I couldn't taste a difference between those two.
Dasani
I really couldn't.
has
Dasani tastes
such
like
a low.
chlorine.
It has such a low pH that it's bad for your teeth.
I don't drink it anymore, but I don't drink Smart Water either. Okay, you don't need to post everything you do online.
Hard agree.
Truth.
That's the truth.
So true.
Okay, now we're going to deep dive. We're going to talk about some deeper ones.
Okay.
Not every friendship is meant to last. I think that's a hard truth.
Hard truth.
Yeah.
Don't love that. Being honest will cost you some relationships.
Hard
Truth.
truth. Most people don't actually know what they're doing.
Super agree.
Hard agree. Yeah.
Big time agree.
Yeah.
No?
I don't know.
You feel medium.
I feel medium about that one because I think, well, obviously, as kids, I think we look at adults thinking they have it all together and they definitely do not. But I think there's some people that, have a good grip.
But most people, would you say most people in life know exactly what they're doing?
All the time, no.
I'm always surprised at how much hand holding we have to do for professionals that we work with. Mm-hmm. A lot.
You don't need more time. You need better priorities.
That's a really hard
Yeah,
truth.
That's a hard truth.
That one sucks.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
You can be a good person and still hurt people.
Truth.
Hard truth.
Hard
These
truth.
are all the truth.
I know, I'm like, these
This
are
is
all
not fun.
true.
This is not fun. You teach people how to treat you.
I think that's a hard truth.
I
Hard
think,
truth.
yeah. I think there's some scenarios where people treat you badly
Agreed.
despite how you are.
There's some crappy people.
There's
out
some
there.
crappy people, but I think overall, you
It's like you get
if
whatever
you
you
tolerate it, then
Yep.
yep, that's what you're gonna get.
I think you're right. Some people like the idea of you more than the reality of you. I think that's a hard truth. That
That's
sucks.
the truth,
Yeah.
too. I don't love that.
Ew. Well, that was so super fun. Love that so much.
What was your favorite hard truth?
Which one are you taking to heart?
Do you have any hard truths? Comment them down below.
Nah, keep those to yourself. This is a lighthearted episode.
This
If
is
it was a
lighthearted.
heavy-hearted episode,
Yeah, we would ask.
We would want your opinions, but right now we do not. Just kidding.
Okay, I might need to take some time to think about this one.
That's fine. Yeah, this is the one that I didn't
This is a
know
good
either.
one.
Let's just put all the pressure on Jordan for
That
this
sounds.
segment.
I love that idea.
Ooh, okay.
Are you ready?
This
so ready.
segment is
Okay.
called.
ask a Jordan.
No, it's called.
Would you like an Ask a Jordan segment? Okay.
This is all for Jordan because we don't want to talk about this part. This is the part we don't like.
This is a good one though.
Okay.
is.
Okay, so I want to take a quick turn here. We've been sharing all of these hot takes, but I think it's interesting to look at the opposite. So, what is a belief you used to stand on that life has completely changed for you? So, something you were so sure about at one point, and now you can just see it completely differently.
Okay, I've got one.
Whoa, that was fast.
Okay, go ahead.
And I don't know if I swung really hard the other way before getting this, but the idea that most everybody is just trying to do their best, and they're often working with bad information because there's a lot of crappy people out there, and even though they're crappy people, they are still trying to be happy, but they're going about it in the wrong way, right? And so they'll put other people down, or they'll be mean because they think it makes them feel better, and it's just a faulty paradigm. But at the end of the day, most people are just trying to figure it out, and a lot of people kind of suck at it. That's one of those things where it allows me to have a little bit more grace for people, because if I think of it oh man, you're kind of being a tool, there's a reason for it. It's not like you're trying to be a jerk or trying to be mean on purpose, but you're just trying to figure life out and be happy, and you don't have the same tools that I do to do it.
Okay, so what do you think shifted that paradigm for you, where it was like, okay, like people kind of suck, to like I have more tools than you?
I don't think it was a moment, right? And I feel like most things aren't, but I do think that there were kind of like several small things or things that I learned that culminated in somebody articulating that principle. And it was like, oh, okay, that's what all of this stuff has been leading up to, was this principle. And yeah, that's something that I strongly believe in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you ever find yourself going back to the old mindset of being like, man, you suck?
Yeah, I mean, not to the degree that maybe I once did, but it's always good to have a reminder of some of those core ideas and core principles. Like, even if you believe something really hard, you still need to be reminded of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, Rachel, do you have an answer to that one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
I always thought the biggest thing you're going to accomplish in life is determined by where you grew up and the people around you. Oh, like I'm from a small town, so like as big as I could go is maybe being the mayor of that small town. You know what I mean? Like I've always like,
Yeah.
Even though it seems crazy, like, yeah, you could go do whatever you want. But I think now more than ever, I've realized like, wait a minute, like I'm a grown adult. If I want to go work my butt off for a year and then move to a completely different city, I have I could do that. And that's crazy. But I just think that I always thought that whatever you grew up around, like you were going to do something in that realm and you weren't going to go outside of that.
I wonder how often that happens to people, is where they're like, this is it. Like,
even though you kind of know
yeah.
that like people can do other things, but it's just like, here's as big as I can go.
Yeah.
Because this is the environment I grew up in. This is as big as it's going to get for me. And like, I was okay with that for a long time, but
Like, it's good. It's like, it's a limiting belief that it's good to let go of that.
yeah.
So what do you think it was? We're going to ask you the same questions that we asked Jordan. What do you think it was that shifted that for you? Because I know, like, also you grew up like watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, where it's like you saw people living really big lives.
Yeah.
So what was it for you that was like, wait a second, like I can do this. I can do whatever I want.
I feel like that's a hard one. I feel like it was the moment that like a dream was placed on my heart that I was like, like what do I do about that? But I think ultimately it was the people around me that was like, no, like you could actually go do that. And me being like, what?
Like, it's a possibility.
What?
Yeah.
And then actually trying to get to it. And then once you achieve like even the small steps, it's like, oh wait, yeah, we can actually do that.
Like, wait, this is real.
This is
like,
real.
I can do this.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Do you ever find yourself going back to your old mindset?
Yes.
Where you're like, I'm not meant for this.
Oh, every day of my life?
Yeah.
Every day. It's like, no, I should just dial it back. Just like, let's just, because it's the easier option at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have to work as hard. I could just be like, never mind. Like, forget it. Even though I want to do those things, it's like, it is hard and it's scary.
Yeah.
So why not just choose the easier option and not have to be stressed about it?
Yeah.
So.
Totally.
There was I had read a stat one time, and it was something like 80% of people end up living like 6 miles from where they lived, from where they grew up.
That's insane.
Like 80% of people.
Yeah.
And I remember growing up being like, no. And then as time has gone by, I'm like, oh yeah, that totally happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's weird that we live so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Like, that's not normal at all. It's because it's terrifying. And I feel like most of the time, the people that do that, from what I've seen, are the people that feel like they have nothing left where they're at. And I feel like I'm in a different place, so it's been a little harder because it's like, it's not like I don't have a supportive family or I don't have a good community around me that I'm like, I just have to get out of here. Like, that's a lot for some people.
Yeah.
And that's not where I'm at, so I'm like,
Like, you're just not done here yet, but that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's also like, I think you have people who they're like, there is nothing left for me here. I gotta get out.
Yeah.
And then there's people who chase opportunity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
right? And I think those are probably like your two extremes.
Yeah. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
So I think it's kind of wild that we hold on to these beliefs until something like pretty much forces us to question them.
So maybe the real question is, what's something you believe right now that might not actually be true forever?
Love that.
Yeah, sorry. I wonder about things that you believe that keep you from being happy. Like, and there's probably like a bunch of unconscious ones, right? Or like, I believe like this is it, or I can't go any further.
Yeah.
Or even things that you believe about yourself.
I think mine before I met you, it was like, well, I'm just going to go and be alone. Like, I'm going to go do my thing and be alone. And like, that was my whole life plan, was to like be alone and be happy by myself. And so then it's like, oh, I meet somebody who makes me question my like wanting to be alone. That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Love that.
It was mutually beneficial.
Very much so.
All right, for our last segment here, we're switching things up. Instead of debating these, it's rapid fire hot takes. We're reading them off. We're going. There's no defending yourself at all.
Can I give a disclaimer?
Sure.
Okay. On my list was compiled at work, where I pulled all of the staff and everybody wrote their hot takes down.
I love this.
And so these do not reflect my personal views.
I
Some
love
of
that.
them may, but not all of them.
Okay. I think we should guess which ones were yours or which ones you agree with.
Okay.
Love this.
All right, so we're going to read a bunch of quick statements. Everyone has to answer immediately with one of three options. So you either agree, disagree, or you say jail, meaning that opinion is absolutely unacceptable. It is not one that somebody should have, okay? Breakfast for dinner is better than breakfast in the morning.
Disagree.
Agree.
Agree.
Cereal is better as a nighttime snack than it is for breakfast.
Agree.
You literally just said that.
I know, but listen.
And you disagreed.
Listen, these
For
are two
shame.
different things. These are two different things.
Okay, guys, we have to move on.
No explanation. But like waffles and eggs is different from cereal.
Cereal's
a
good all the
sweet treat.
time. No, cereal should be eaten at all times.
I guess I did just kind of contradict myself, but in my head they're different. They're different things.
Movie theaters are overrated.
Disagree.
Jail.
Wait, now I'm
Disagree.
like, do I agree with that though?
Are
Disagree.
movie theaters overrated?
They're
'cause it's
overpriced.
fun. But not
love movie
overrated.
theaters.
It's fun. Okay, we can't talk about it.
Oh my gosh. Move on. Jordan, do you want to read one?
Yeah, yours are also nice. This one's kind of mean. Certain clothes should not be made after a certain size.
Agree.
Agree.
Leftovers taste better the next day. Disagree.
Disagree.
Conditionally agree.
That's my answer. If it's soup, yes, but of like pasta, no.
I think leftovers belong in one location.
The garbage.
The garbage.
She's so wrong. That's jail. Picking up dinner from your favorite restaurant and eating it on the couch is way better than going in and eating it.
Disagree.
Agree.
Agree.
When washing your hands, you only need to wash your fingertips about 50% of the time. You don't need to wash your whole hand every time you wash your hands, because most of the touching that you do is just with your fingers.
He's
Jail.
a dentist, guys.
Jail.
Yeah, no, jail.
Was that yours?
Please tell me that's not
Was
yours.
that yours? I'm hyperventilating.
Okay.
Group chats are exhausting and they shouldn't exist.
Agreed.
Agree.
Oh, hold on. I got to take that back. Conditionally agree.
Homework should be illegal. It was made as a punishment.
Agree.
Agree.
Yeah, agree for that.
There's a lot of like sanitation related ones on here. Church clothes don't need to be washed. Cleansed by the Holy Spirit.
I don't know if that's why, but you only wear them for like a couple hours.
I'm like,
so
it's
agree.
only like 2 hours. It's fine. Agree.
Okay.
Okay, I think people who talk during movies at the movie theaters are super disrespectful.
Agree.
Agreed. They should go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polite police, call them out.
Police should come get them.
Any child under the age of 13 should not, in any circumstance, have a smartphone.
Agree.
Agreed.
Agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheese sticks don't need to be refrigerated.
Jail.
Jail.
Oh.
That's what?
Who said that?
Like string cheese and like.
Yeah, well, I know people who
Jail.
will
Are they
take
thinking
it out
like
of the fridge, put it in their pocket so it's all nice and warm when they eat it.
okay? But like if
Makes me
it's
wanna
like
throw
restaurant cheese sticks, that's different. Like it's like pizza. That's completely different. They're thinking like actual cheese sticks.
Like
Yeah,
a
like-
cheese head, cheese
Yeah,
stick.
no, that's
Yeah.
jail. That's disgusting. Why would you want to eat that warm? Okay, moving
Okay,
on.
I want someone meaner than the polite police to go and get that. That's not nice.
That's disgusting. They shouldn't
I
be
hate
allowed to
that.
ever feed children. Okay, move on.
Agree. I agree. Oh my gosh. I think. Okay, this is every day. Okay, this isn't.
She thinks every day.
This.
Rapid fire. Let's go.
All right. Sorry, this needs like a little bit of a premise. This isn't for like holidays or just like on Sundays or whatever. Okay. People who make their children match with them all the time are monsters.
Agree.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It should be illegal for a TV show to get canceled on a cliffhanger. They should have to wrap it up. They should not be able to cancel it until it's wrapped up.
Agreed.
Yep. Agreed.
Agreed. Yeah, like the network can't shut them down.
Correct.
Care about the fans.
Or be like, hey, we're going to shut you down. You have 3 episodes to wrap this thing up.
I hard agree. Yep.
Chick-fil-A is overrated.
Jail! That was so aggressive. though.
Jail.
That's jail. It's not overrated at all.
It's not.
Starbucks is overrated.
That was one of my other ones.
I
on
agree
here.
with that.
Starbucks is overrated.
Like, I like Starbucks, but it is overrated.
No,
Okay.
Chick-fil-A is not overrated. It's the Lord's chicken.
It is.
Chicken.
Yeah. Rainy days are better than sunny days.
Disagree.
Agree.
Jail.
Whoa.
Jail? Jail?
Rainy days are depressing and make me want to die.
Rainy days make me so happy, and sunny days give me migraines. And you're just disagree.
Yeah, because
Wet,
I
mud.
like rainy days. You need the contrast.
I just want to read on the I don't go outside in the
An
rain.
occasional rainy day,
just
but I'm
wanna
not going to
sit
say
on my bed
overall that
and read.
rainy days are better than sunny days.
I also didn't say that.
Rainy
I said
days
that
are better than
that I
sunny
agree
days.
that sunny days are better.
You really would rather it rain all the time?
Yeah.
You
I would move to Seattle. I would get a tanning bed, though.
never
but-
go to Disney.
Huh?
Never go to Disney.
No, I would travel to Disney.
But it's
For
raining
sun?
there
I don't
all the
wanna
time.
live-
It's
that's
raining there
fine.
all the time.
Deal.
No, then you
Done.
can't ride rides.
They're all inside rides.
Britain's not afraid of a light sprinkle either. Even
I'm
if
not-
it's
I
just
like
cloudy
it.
and overcast.
It washes my hair for free.
That's
And I
not.
don't have to
no,
do it.
no. All right. All right. Moving
For
on.
free?
Okay, speaking of something that washes it for you,
Oh gosh.
this is not mine. When you shower, below the knee is self-washing.
Jail.
I agree. The only reason I ever wash below my knee is because I have to shave my legs.
But then at least it happens. I think about like a man who doesn't shave his legs, you know?
No, but like the water runs. Why would you need to wash that? It's not that's. I mean, I guess if you're like
Your
working
feet.
out,
You need to wash
no,
your feet.
I never wash my feet in the shower ever.
Does water just run in a perfect
Yeah.
cylinder?
Yep.
I don't think that's how fluid dynamics
And what
work.
if you take a bath? You're
I mean,
submerged.
yeah, but you
You're
don't take.
floating in your own filth.
Yeah, like you don't take baths to get clean.
Yeah, I know you don't. But
You take baths for relaxation.
the only time I like wash my feet is like if I like worked out in like sneakers. What else do you work out in? Or like walking around Disney all day, like sweaty feet. I'll wash them then. But other than that, no.
Interesting.
Normal day.
Okay.
Okay, we're
All
not
right.
supposed to explain ourselves. We're cheating heavily at
We're
this.
spending a lot of time explaining.
All right. If a show has more than 8 seasons, it's probably too long.
Oh, it depends on the show.
I disagree with that
I
one.
disagree.
I agree.
What?
I don't think I've watched a show that I've been like, yeah, that's been that long.
Or like that it should have been that long.
Yeah.
Like you're like they could have wrapped it up in season 4.
I'm trying to think of all my favorite TV shows.
You know what's funny is I have
The
like,
Office got better too as time went on.
I know it needed
Okay.
it. It needed 8 seasons to get really, really solid.
again, we're chatting about this, but I have mixed reviews though. Like I'm like Once Upon a Time, 6 seasons it should have been done.
Yeah.
NCIS could have very well for me been like 19, 20 seasons, and then they should have
agree.
wrapped it up.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like Grey's Anatomy has gone on for too long. Once you have to recycle the entire cast,
Yeah, no, that's
it's-
crazy.
You gotta be
far.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can replace a few people, but you gotta be done. Dogs are better than cats, objectively.
Agreed.
Both suck.
That wasn't one of the
I'm
options,
telling
Rachel.
Indy you said that.
I'm gonna disagree.
You think cats are better than dogs?
Yeah, they're.
Do you remember when
There's-
you tried to talk me out of getting a cat?
It's because Jordan's allergic. I was trying to be nice.
Thanks, Rachel.
I would be all for it if your husband wasn't allergic.
Rachel, you're a
You
real
would
one.
probably get used to it.
It could cure the allergy.
It's
Like exposure therapy.
Exposure therapy.
You would get used
Forever.
to it.
Try it out.
Yeah. Also think about like
bring
how
you my
powerful
cat.
your
You could
brain
test it.
is. You know,
You know
you could
what?
just bring your cat.
I
Do
will.
it.
You can test it out.
Done. Think about how powerful your mind is.
It's true. I could
You
probably
could just be like,
cure
I'm
my
not
allergies
allergic.
with the power of my mind.
I
You're
think you
not
could.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Cats
Okay.
bathe themselves.
gross.
They'll take a little bit of love, but like they don't annoy the crap out of you.
And if you die, they will eat you within the hour.
You don't have to take them on walks. I don't care.
I mean, I feel
she's
like,
dead.
If
She
I'm
doesn't-
dead,
she
I
doesn't
don't need
care.
my body anymore.
yeah, but
Same.
I think that just says a lot about the company you keep. You know, that animal.
Most
You're
likely.
acting like Indy wouldn't eat us.
Think about it.
immediately.
Oh
If
no, I don't think she would.
She eats socks.
That's not us.
She
though.
would eat the socks off of our feet.
And that's it. That's it.
If you died, Britain would call and have your body removed within the hour.
That's probably true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I would.
the only smart thing to do.
Well, I'm just saying.
But she's not
It's
going
the
to
same thing.
cannibalize
I'm not
it
going
and
to eat it. It's not cannibalism when it's a cat.
The cat is actually just taking care of the mess.
They're just
Think
being a
about
carnivore.
it. They're taking care of the mess.
That's true. They're cleaning
All
up.
right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, I'm fresh out, so let's hear these things.
Okay, again, these are from my staff.
They do not reflect his opinions.
Yeah, I think this one's a true one, though. Women deodorant doesn't work.
Oh, agree.
Disagree.
I feel like it just wears off really fast.
Some of them work, just not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I feel like men's deodorant is
It's
better.
more powerful. Yeah, okay.
dating shows shouldn't exist. Bachelor, Bachelorette, any of the Love Island situation, all of it.
I agree. I think
Agree.
it used to have like really pure intentions, but not anymore.
It's just exploiting people.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Hard agree.
agreed.
Reality TV shouldn't exist. Anyway.
Makes me feel like I've got my crap together though. Kind of love that.
Okay, this one is from a cop.
What?
Marijuana is a gateway drug. I think it's not widely considered one,
Yeah.
but that was his hot take.
I could totally see that.
I can't give an opinion on that. I don't know enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Homeschooled.
Homeschooled.
Nap time should be a rule at every job.
Agreed.
Oh yeah.
I disagree, though. It's taking up your time at work.
I mean, it could be like unpaid nap time, you know?
No, but it's taking up your work time when you could work and just get home earlier.
I mean, you could like opt to not. Do you mean like a rule like you have to do it?
Oh, I don't know.
Like there's like a nap pod, and you must commit 30 minutes to napping each day. as part of
Although
your day.
people would probably work better.
They have things like that at Google, I think. Mm-hmm. They have like a pod.
I also think they work like insane hours though.
Maybe, probably.
That should definitely be a rule if you work in the medical field.
Agreed.
Especially the people doing 12-hour,
Yes.
24-hour
Yes.
shifts. That's crazy.
That's
Where they don't
crazy
have
and
like
dangerous.
a desk. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So dangerous.
Yeah.
Like
Agreed.
they can sleep, but like if they get calls, they cannot. There should be like a few hours in there designated. Like you have to go sleep.
Yes, like you must. I agree.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear it.
Not returning texts immediately is not bad manners.
Oh, agree.
Agreed.
Like if there's a level above agree, I'm for that.
Hard agree.
Yeah. Every menu should have photos.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
agree.
I love that.
Agree. Even if it's like an online menu, just to display.
Like if
agree.
you like a little QR code that says if you would like to see photos of our menu, scan it.
Oh my gosh.
And I want
agree
it,
so much.
But I want somebody just brought this out of the kitchen version.
Not that it's been sitting there on display for
'cause
half an hour.
One time I went to Wendy's and I asked them to make me a hamburger that looked just like the one in the picture. You know, like square patties. It's all lined up.
Doesn't look like that.
They did not deliver. Did
It
not
does
match
not
the
look
picture.
like that.
Oh my. No, but like if you have the ability to have 80 dishes on your menu, then you have the ability to make them and take a picture of them.
Come on,
Agreed.
Cheesecake Factory. We're talking to you.
All right, we need to wrap this.
Okay, that was
horrible.
so fun. Like this was terrible and I hated it.
Yeah, that was
That was awesome.
that was a good time, but I don't think we stuck to the rules very well. We explained ourselves a little too much.
It's
fine.
okay.
I think we all do that.
Okay, well, that was fun. Jordan, thank you for coming on and debating these
Absolutely.
hot topics. If you guys have any hot takes that are like just so passionate about whether we mention them or not, leave them down below.
Please.
If you highly disagree with us, leave that down below.
Clearly we're ready to argue our points. So
Yeah. Okay.
we'll send Jordan to the comments
Yeah.
to just debate wildly.
I'll have so much fun. I'll type so fast.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're enjoying LightHearted, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more people who need a little more light in their lives.
And be sure to follow us over on Instagram and TikTok at LightHeartedPod for behind the scenes content and fun clips of our episodes. Also, be sure to check out our merch. Every single thing we've talked about will be listed below in the show notes.
And don't forget, stay lighthearted.